Hey, how you doing? We're basically just putting it down. I came here a long time ago, and what they say? They said I couldn't do it. They said I couldn't do it. So I got bumped off the track, you know. Actually, it was roller skating that I came to do, and there was other people that was ahead of me, I guess. And, you know, they didn't understand I'm from Brooklyn, you know, and I'm gonna go up in front of the line. So, I earned my way. I started this thing called Sparkle Roller Dance, and I'm gonna bring it back. And it worked out pretty good, you know, for the time being. But I wasn't trying to monetize. I was trying to unify. So I was trying to go from roller skates to ruling states, and changing the state of mind and making it unified to the origin and the true purpose of each individual on the planet Earth. It was a big goal, you know. And I started off with a couple of people, and I thought we was all on the same page, but I kind of outgrew them, and they did what they still doing, and it's fine. Some people was rude, and that's fine, because one thing for sure is that what is and shall always be. Nothing changes. Who am I? I am who I claim to be at the time when I do what I do. What is my motive? My motive is to uproot all the lies. You know, what is a lie? A lie is anything that go against Eli. Eli, not a person named Eli, but the concept of being exalted, and being exalted from the natural order, which is the woman. Now, women exalt their children, and that was natural. They created them in the womb, but that's not the proper order to life. And being that I am an angelic being, I say that because of who I am. Okay, that was silly. But you know, sometimes when you're silly, it takes the sweat. You know what I've noticed, that people wanted to be me, but didn't want to do what I came to do, and that is not good. So I decided to put out a couple of videos, do a couple of this, do a couple of that, and then go into the reversal mode. Now, if you can go into the reversal mode, that's fine. If not, if you can't stop doing what you're doing and how you're doing, how much you're doing and why you're doing, then you are going to deteriorate just like everybody else. Now, they said, well, when I learned how to roller skate, before I even got on the skates, I was in tune with the ancestral world. So I was in tune with a power and a force that I was willing to share with anyone. And that gave me the propulsion, the fuel, the concentration to roller skate and to skate to motivate the crowd, as the boy Eric B. and Rakim used to say. Not only motivate the crowd, but as a Messiah, one who was anointed and used his aura as a sponge to wipe clean the hearts of those who were in my circumference. Wow, that is something hard to say. Now, when I asked my teacher about the skating, and it was introduced that he could be the man. When we say the man, we talking about the man. And the word man means only from. He can have a title, so he can bounce around and become happier. The man. Now, people's personal life, I don't get into. All I get into the life that it's supposed to be. So, when people took the challenge, said, yeah, I'm going to do this skating thing, and then when it's got time to either step on the right side or the left side, and the right side was righteousness, the left side was unrighteous, just doing things and not professing. Now, if you took an oath in your life and a secret to a fraternity, a sorority, sometimes you may feel that you can't get out of it. But when the host of the most comes to you, you better give it up and get back and get right in how you're supposed to be, and that was on the right side. So those who didn't get on the right side, I'm not actually mad at you, because you have paid for that. You are still paying for that, and you have to pay for that. And it's nothing on my account. This is nature. First of all, we're on the planet called Earth. Earth is called Gaia, or call it Gia for the Greeks, and it bears witness. It's a live entity. It's an organ. It's a personification. That's where you get the name person. It's a sun. It's a light. It gathers its whole energies from us. It holds chlorophyll. It gives water, sustenance. It's just so much that people are so into themselves they don't understand. So what I'm saying is that the birds, the bees, the air is a personality, the atmosphere, they bear witness to everything that's being done. And you have to pay for the things that you've done. Now, it's a saying that the day with the Lord is 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is a day. I don't know how many people that you know have lived to be 1,000 years. So, how would you think we will be informed of what's going on after you leave and recycle your soul and come back? What would be the method of you knowing what has happened? That's what we call a legacy. A legacy. A leg and see. Walk this way and see. But in this legacy, we called it the Torah, the Bible, the Quran, many things, because the Quran is 1400 years old, they say. The Bible is 2,000 years old. And there was other books before that. And when a person comes back with this knowledge, which is called chi, energy, light, information, informed action, to be informed on what to do and how to act, we call it the scriptures. So you would read the scriptures and see. So then he said, well, somebody translated it. Not only did they translated it, but most of the time people translate it to control the people, and also for that particular era that they was in, that they call time. So that was not an excuse. So I would suggest that you would go back, start reading, and learn what you need to learn. Start respecting people. Let me ask you a question. When you get up in the morning and you cut your electricity on, do you expect it to be there? When you take a dump, biological necessity, do you want that water to flush out? Well, there's many things and many stories that could be told. Everybody has a point of view. Everybody has a point of view. But when we do the correct order of life, there's only one way. So as I see the black fighting the white fighting the black, that's all a game. That is not the way of nature. That's the way of the policy that they call politics, that's embraced by the police, that's embraced by the politicians, that's embraced by those who thought wrong. And it's a reaction time. When someone puts on the brakes, people are in the state of grace before they start to engage in the method of slowing down and proceeding to stop. And once they stop, learn what to do. Now this whole thing about Big Brother and one world order, no, that's not the correct name. There will not be one world order. There will not be a one world order. The one world order is a recycling of war. That's why you say WOR, which is war, and LD, lead into war, world. Word is war, divine. Word is mood. Well, we have a correct global reality, putting in the correction that was taken out. It's certain people that was downtrodden. It was certain people that was claimed to be. It was other people that was called wrong. All and every action and reaction is controlled by what I refer to you as Almighty, the Almighty. When one refers to you about the problems That means they're stuck in a thought that doesn't allow them to, well, I'll give you like purgatory. You say purgatory was created so that the priest or the Catholic Church could get their people back and bring their people back to some type of rescue, you know, to God, as they say. Bring the people to God, pay money to God, pay allegiance, do confessions, all that. It was certain reasons that people did certain things. The statues that you see today is not because the people wanted to make statues. It's because they wanted to remember. They wanted to have that way of membership. They wanted to have some type of because they only have 5 senses. They were not in tune with their extrasensory perception. This is why they was to have a administrator who would minister it. Then they broke it down to different words, from rabbi to Cohen to preacher to minister to pastor, you know, but those were not the correct words. So people, well, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that in a minute, you know. But the whole thing is that on this continent, Americas, we can get along. This is the new world, and we can do what we need to do, and then we can help the old world, which they call Africa. Now, we're going to get with that next.